that's strong. Oh, that's good.
You ain't doing no NaNoWriMo. Alkaline. I'm concerned.
It is good.
Oh man. Welcome to Savory Stories, the show where I make food and drinks from your favorite book series. I'm your chef, The Eclectic Wolf, and today we have a very special episode. We were told by one of our kittens, one of our Patreon members, Courtney Levet, that I can actually go to the store and buy writer's tears. So I felt, for NaNoWriMo, why don't we make a bunch of drinks using writer's tears? I think that sounds amazing because we all know that writer's tears are delicious. You guys need to drink more water. Okay, but that's a pretty good tasting Irish whiskey we got there. So I think that we can make some delicious drinks that writers would very much enjoy. So if you guys don't happen to have any writer's tears at home, you can just exchange this for any type of whiskey. Alright, so the three drinks we're going to be making have bases and drinks that I think NaNoWriMo writers would normally be drinking. So that would be coffee, tea, and hot chocolate. So the first drink we're going to be making has a base of coffee. So you can drink this, you can get that energy while you get kind of drunk so that you can keep writing. So this is going to be a variation of an eggnog White Russian. So all these are hot drinks, and I don't really have any pretty glass see-through things that are supposed to keep heat away. So I'm gonna be making them inside of metal and glass containers and burning myself in the process just so we can make it look pretty. So if you're making this at home, don't do that. Just put it inside of a mug. So the first thing we wanna get is a fresh cup of coffee. I specifically like to use Phil's, literally the best coffee ever made. And oh my God, if you want caffeine, you'll get caffeine. You can buy it online, go get it. So first thing we're gonna want is our black coffee, and we will want 3 ounces of that. Please don't burn myself. Ooh, that gets hot. Then we'll take our writer's tears and we'll get 1.5 ounces of that right in here. Next we'll want some Kahlua, which is coffee flavored alcohol, and we'll want 1.5 ounces of that. And finally we'll want to grab our eggnog. Now you don't need to use eggnog, you can use just normal milk if you want to, but Christmas is coming around, so I figured now would be a good time to start having some eggnog. Bite me. And we want 2 ounces of that eggnog. So that's it. All we'll want to do now is take a container and stir it together. Again, like I said, don't use a glass with hot liquid, but that's what I'm gonna do. Pour it right in here. Now we'll want to get a little bit of garnish. For that, we'll want some delicious whipped cream. Spray it right on top. Beautiful. And now for the finishing touches, we'll want to take a little bit of ground cinnamon, take some nutmeg, drop that on top, and bam! Look at that delicious thing. Oh my God, this is literally beautiful. I want to drink this so badly. So I think we need our taste tester, NaNoWriMo writer. I know you're tired, but get over here. You can stop writing for a little bit.
Why have I been summoned?
I have coffee for you and alcohol.
I'll accept your peace offering. Is it gonna burn me though?
Oh no, it's just a little bit warm. It's not hot.
Okay.
Perfect.
I don't know if I trust you. How am I supposed to drink it?
You gotta get some on your nose.
The whipped cream is good. Ooh, it's strong. Oh, that's good. Ooh, it's strong but kind of smooth.
Yeah, like the alcohol hits you hard in the beginning, but like it goes down really smoothly.
It's weird because like in the first sip you think it's gonna burn like alcohol, but then as you swallow it, it's like smooth.
Yeah.
Trying to get me hammered over here.
You know you want it.
I do want it. Oh God. Oh, coffee and alcohol and eggnog. Dangerous combination. That's gonna be my writing drink for the rest of the month.
Oh no, she's gonna be drunk all month.
Oh, drunk and hyper. Good combination.
All right, you can go back to your hole. You can take your coffee with you.
Me?
Yeah, of course. I made it for you.
I feel warm already.
Do the writer's tears invigorate you?
They do.
You don't even like whiskey drinks normally.
Oh, that's right.
And you like it. Whoa!
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I usually hate whiskey.
Yeah, oh man, this is perfect then.
That's really good.
Alright, so the next drink we're gonna make is based with tea. And so we're going to be making a variation of a hot toddy tea specifically. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is make some tea. Earl Grey specifically. So right here I got my cup of Earl Grey tea. Now if you don't know where to get some of this tea, you can just go and yell at another Authortuber. That should work perfectly fine. It'll just appear there. So we'll grab our measuring container and we'll have 3 ounces of this Earl Grey tea. And 3 ounces. Next, we'll want to grab our writer's tears. Maybe you collected some while you were making that tea with another Authortuber. And so we can add in 2 ounces of writer's tears. And 2. So the next thing we'll want is some honey. You obviously can't have tea without honey, and so we'll take a tablespoon of honey. Oh my god, it's so slow! Good, I'm using the new one. So go here is half a tablespoon to full tablespoon. And finally, to add a little bit of a bite, we will add some creme de menthe for a little bit of minty goodness. And we'll put in half an ounce, just a bit. And there we go, we got everything in here, so now we just gotta stir it up, mix it all together. Go, we'll pour it right in here. For a little prettifying, we'll take some of our honey and rim the edge of the glass with it. And there we go, we have our Authortube tea. So I think it's time for our taste tester. Took your sweet time coming over for some Authortube tea.
Do.
So how does it look?
It does look very pretty.
It looks like it should be awfully relaxing.
I don't know if I could be relaxed right now, so we'll give it a try. If there's enough alcohol in there, maybe.
Well, there's a bit in, so there you go, you can try it.
Whew, it's strong.
Just like all of our recipes. You know you need it.
It's still really smooth though. Oh, no, there's a little bit of a bite. Oh.
Ooh.
The honey definitely makes it a little soothing. I don't know if it's soothing enough to get rid of the NaNoWriMo anguish, but soothing. Very good. That honey rim is so nice.
Oh yeah, the honey is very nice. Like it adds that little bit of honey flavoring right to like the initial sip.
And it's like a little warm, but not like hot.
Yeah,
and
it's really
like,
nice.
Nice and relaxing.
It's super
and refreshing.
mellow. And again, you really like can't taste like that strong whiskey flavoring in it. It covers it up perfectly. It even adds in like the little bit of like chocolatey, almondy flavoring that the whiskey has.
Yeah, there's definitely like a small woody aftertaste, but it pairs well with the tea.
Well,
I approve.
I think you can get out of here so you can keep doing your whatever you're doing.
Oh, but I wanted a good reason to procrastinate.
No procrastinating. You have words to write.
I don't like that.
You ain't doing no NaNoWriMo. I can write. I can write. I can write. I want to push you off. Excuse you. What is this? What do you think you're doing? This ain't no time for cuddling. Can I help you? Have I used something that attracts cats? Woo! Are you okay? What are you doing, Kajay? You're bothering me. I'm concerned. Maybe? Excuse you! What? Thanks. You done? So now it's time to make our last drink, our Climax Cocoa, which is a hot chocolate drink with our writer's tears inside of it. And we're gonna be making it from scratch because it always tastes better when it's made from scratch. So you're gonna wanna get your stove right here, a pan for cooking, and we'll start adding in our ingredients. We'll start with a teaspoon of cocoa. Next we'll wanna add a 1/4 tablespoon of sugar. Next we'll wanna add 3/4 cup of milk. And next we'll want to add a 1/4 cup of milk chocolate chips. And finally, a very small dash of salt to make that chocolate flavor pop. And now all that's left to do is to heat this up, keep it mixing until it's all incorporated together. You can just heat it up over medium heat. And there we go. We have everything nice and hot and completely mixed together. This looks like some pretty amazing hot chocolate. And so we can pour that entire thing right into our mixing container. Again, pour this into something not metal or glass. So the first thing we'll want to add is half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 ounce of Writer's Tears, and finally an ounce of amaretto. I love Di Serrano. I think it's the best type of amaretto, but you can pick whatever you want. And as I mentioned, 1 ounce of that. And now finally we got everything in there, so we can just take our stir it all together, take our glass here, pour it right in. You can't have hot chocolate without marshmallows. So take some mini marshmallows, take a nice handful and just drop them right on top. And there we go. We have our Climax Cocoa. So now that we've finished this drink up and it looks so appetizing, I think it's time to call over our NaNoWriMo writer in order to try out her very last drink. That's not a lot of words you got going on there.
That's all I need for a day. Leave me alone. Is he gonna write them for me? Ooh. They don't say they have to be real words, right? It just has to be 50,000 words.
It's true, could be a lot of meows in there. So, how do you like our Climax Cocoa made with Writer's Tears?
It looks very pretty.
It is very
I like
pretty.
all the marshmallows on top.
Excuse you. Excuse you. Excuse you, stop it. No. You can have that marshmallow.
Ooh, this one's hot.
You want the marshmallows, you want the good stuff, the Writer's Tears.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god. I'm gonna climax.
No, not that type of climax. Climax in the book.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, it's really good cocoa underneath the alcohol even. It is good.
Oh man. Oh dude.
It's so chocolatey. Oh my god.
And you can taste the amaretto and the whiskey. The
yeah.
amaretto and whiskey mixes perfectly with this. Oh my god. You guys are in our shot. Excuse you.
It might not have caffeine in this one, but it has chocolate, and you know we need chocolate to get through this.
You could probably put some coffee in there. It would mix
Probably.
pretty well.
All of these were so good.
They're so good.
What?
It turns out that Writer's Tears make excellent drinks. Man, I want to literally drink all of these now continuously.
These are gonna be my only drinks this month.
So if she starts tweeting weird stuff, you know why. If you guys know any NaNoWriMo writers that need to pick me up, show them this video because these are amazing. What do you think is your favorite one? Is it the White Page Rushing, Authortube Tea, or the Climax Cocoa?
It's a tough one. Well, I'm not a huge tea drinker normally, so I think it's between the coffee and the cocoa.
Who's the winner?
I like both of them. I think I would have, I would have the I would have the White Page Rushing in the morning, and then Climax Cocoa at night.
Whoa, man, drinking throughout the day. Jeez. I think my favorite one was actually the White Page Rushing.
Oh.
This was very, very close, but it's a little bit too desserty for me.
I don't think we've ever had an After Dark where it was so close for me between all the drinks.
Yeah, usually there's at least like one of them that's like, yeah, it's pretty good, but it's not amazing. But like these were all really good.
I approve. I give it the NaNoWriMo writer seal of approval.
And the best part is that most of these drinks you can make without adding the alcohol to them.
Yeah, and if you have another favorite alcohol that isn't whiskey, there's quite a few things you could probably substitute for the whiskey.
You need those Writer's Tears. It's not the same without the Writer's Tears. Joking aside, like this whiskey is actually really good. I highly recommend it. Like I'm a whiskey person. I've had a lot of whiskeys and this actually tastes really good.
And I normally hate whiskey and I like this one, so that's saying something.
That is really saying something.
Probably makes a good Christmas gift if you know a writer.
That's a good idea. It's both a joke gift and a good gift. Thank you, Courtney Levet, for letting us know that this alcohol existed. And if you guys want to give us video ideas directly, become a patron. You get access to a Discord chat with everybody who's a patron.
And if you want to watch me struggle my way through NaNoWriMo, I'm posting my word goals I'm hitting and my experience and all of that on that Discord server, so check it out. It's day 3, I have 0 words. It's been fun.
And word critiques on things that you're writing. Maybe you need a critique on the thing you were writing for NaNoWriMo. I can critique that for you.
You get sassy.
I'm super sassy. So that was all of our drinks. I think they all turned out amazing. So if you guys like this video, please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have subscribed, please ring the bell. And if you know any writers who might need to pick me up while they're writing in NaNoWriMo, share this video because these drinks are amazing. I can't recommend them more. If you guys have any suggestions for any other foods or drinks that you want to see us make in the future, leave them down in the comments below. And also let us know which one you thought sounded best. See you guys!
Bye-bye!